Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. It's 6 a.m. here in Numancia, Aklan in the Philippines, and I'm going on my morning walk. First, I want to greet my family and friends in the United States. Hopefully, everyone had a good Thanksgiving Day. Plenty of turkey and plenty of Thanksgiving food. I also wanted to give a shout out to my sister, Ate Jude. She's from Houston, Texas, and she's spending the Thanksgiving holiday in California with my cousin, Ate Vida. So they're having a good time. I just messaged her this morning and she said she's having a great time in California. She went there so she could take a trip to the Pacific Coast Highway. So my relatives in California, they're taking her there. So she's excited about that. Hope you have fun, Ate Jude. This morning, I got this idea to do this video from Robbie, my good friend Robbie. He's here right now in Cebu City. He's getting ready to go to Panglao in Bohol. And he had gotten a cold when he got here to the Philippines. So he had messaged me and asked me what's a good cold medicine here in the Philippines. So I did. I gave him the info, so he got the cold medicine. But it got me thinking about doing this video on what things to bring if you're coming here to the Philippines. And that's probably one of the first thing is like cold medicine. Because when you come here to the Philippines and you haven't been here in a while, even if you've been here before, there's just a lot of germs and bacteria here in the Philippines that your body is probably not used to. So it's always good to bring those medications that you're familiar with, that you take over-the-counter medicine that you know and you take in the United States or the country where you're from. Because the medicine here in the Philippines, they're a little bit different from what you're probably used to. We're getting a nice sunrise here in the Philippines. It's been raining here this November. It's been wet, super wet. You know, it's like almost every day it's been raining. So it's good to see that there's sunshine. Looks like it's rising this morning. That's why I wear my rain jacket now when I walk in the morning, because half the time I'm getting rained on. Another thing that for sure you need to bring is cortisone for insect bites or anti-itch, because here in the Philippines, when you come here, you're gonna get bitten, and you're gonna get bitten by mosquitoes, by bugs, by ants, you name it. It's hard to come here where you're not gonna get bitten by something. So it's good that if you're prepared and you have that bring with you, because here in the Philippines, the little cortisone cream, they're expensive. A lot cheaper in the United States if you just buy a big tube and make sure you bring one with you. Looks like they're continuing construction in this house here. They had stopped construction on this house, but looks like they're back at it. And this is how Camellia builds their house. They have this frame, metal frame, and then what they do is they pour the cement through that metal frame they have. So everything, all the walls are solid. All the walls have rebar, steel and cement. Another recommendation that I have for you to bring when you come here is chapstick for your lips, because you're gonna be going to the beach here. Your lips will get dry when you come here to the Philippines. You would probably be able to buy chapstick or lip ointment when you're in Manila or Cebu, but outside of those two places, if you come to the provinces, like here in Aklan, if you come here to Aklan, you will have a hard time finding lip balm. So bring a couple of sticks with you. That way you can protect your lips, because you're gonna go to the beach here. You're gonna have dry lips when you come here. Another thing I recommend that you bring is mosquito repellent. They do have mosquito repellent here, not as common and very limited selection. Unlike in the US, I know if you go to Walgreens or CVS, there's plenty of mosquito repellents, different brand that you can get. I like the ones that has citronella, because it smells good. It doesn't smell like medicine. You know, it actually smells good. So I like using the ones with citronella, and they do work, because here you really have to protect yourself from mosquitoes here in the Philippines, because we have dengue fever here in the Philippines. So there's a time of the year, like right now, it's rainy season, so there's a lot of puddles everywhere, and there's more mosquitoes this time of year. And last thing you want to get is dengue fever while you're here in the Philippines, because that would not be fun, you know. That's why I recommend that you get mosquito repellent. Another thing that I found that you'll have a hard time finding here in the Philippines, if you have acid reflux, like antacid. Antacid is difficult to find here in the Philippines. The only place I've really found antacid here is ordering them online on Lazada. So if you have that problem, before you come here, just get yourself some antacids to bring with you. And of course, if you're taking any prescription medicine, make sure that when you come here, you buy enough prescription medicine to last you the whole time you're here. Because if you're thinking, well, I'll just refill my prescription when I get there in the Philippines, you might have a hard time finding that specific medication, prescription medication that you are taking. So it's best, if you're coming here for 30 days, make sure you have enough prescription medicine to last you those 30 days. Another item to definitely bring is sunscreen. They do sell sunscreen here in the Philippines, but again, they're limited. The selection is limited, and they're quite expensive here in the Philippines. Like a little bottle of sunscreen here will run you up to $10 a bottle. So it's good if you bring your own from the United States, because it's a lot cheaper. You can get from CVS or Walgreens, again, you can get a good bottle of cheap sunscreen. It's good to bring these items before you get here, because the problem that you might run into is when you're looking for these items, you won't find them while you're here. And you don't really want to spend your time here, especially if on your vacation, going through looking for these things when you're here. You just want to have all the time just to enjoy the Philippines. And two footwear that I recommend that you bring when you come to the Philippines, it's a good pair of flip-flops. There's plenty of flip-flops here in the Philippines, but again, the quality is you want a good quality flip-flop. And I know in the US there's plenty of real sturdy flip-flops. The ones you get here in the Philippines, they have a tendency of not lasting very long. And another is a good water shoes. The ones that where you can wear them hiking, or you can wear them on the beach, doesn't matter if they get wet, the waterproof shoes. That's all the footwear you really need to bring here in the Philippines. I wouldn't be worried about bringing leather shoes or heavy boots or anything like that, because you won't be wearing those here. Most of the time when you come here, you're just gonna be wearing flip-flops and water shoes. Same thing with packing clothes. Really all you need to pack here is like board shorts, light material. You want light material with even like tank tops, you know, tank tops. You shouldn't really be packing heavy blue jeans, long sleeve shirts, because you're not gonna be wearing that much here in the Philippines. And most of the activities that you'll do while you're here in the Philippines, it's mostly gonna be wearing shorts and tank tops, because that's what I wear most of the time, because it is warm here in the Philippines. You will feel that the minute you walk out the airplane, when you land either in Manila or Cebu, you're gonna feel that heat, that humidity, and it will surprise you. Even for people that's been here before, they forget how hot and humid the Philippines is. But you'll feel it the minute you land in the Philippines. Another item that I highly recommend that you bring here in the Philippines is a light jacket like this. It's got a hood, so if it rains, you know, I can protect myself from the rain. And this jacket, I actually bought this at Old Navy 12 years ago before I came here to the Philippines. So I've had this since 2011. And it's lasted all this long because, again, the items in the US seems to be better quality. The ones that you end up buying here in the Philippines, they just don't last long. Like when I buy the new shirts here or new shorts, after a few wash, they're ruined already. They do have jackets like this here in the Philippines, but again, the quality is what you run into a problem to. They just don't seem to last. They'll rip easily. I've actually had more success. Dazzle has, because she shops for our clothes, our Ukay Ukay, or the thrift store, on clothes coming from the United States, the used clothing. That's where we get most of our clothes because they're better quality and they seem to last longer. Another good item to bring is one of those nylon beach blanket, because you're gonna be going to the beach when you come here to the Philippines, and those really are handy because they don't grab sand, or like if you lay down a towel or a heavy cloth, they have a tendency of bringing the sand with you. Whereas the nylon ones, when you use them, you can just brush them off and you don't bring sand to your hotel or your Airbnb. Another item that's good to bring would be an extra ATM card from your bank in the US. Because if you lose your ATM card here in the Philippines while you're here, it's gonna be very difficult to get a new card. It's mailed to you from the US. So it would be nice if you can secure an extra ATM card before you leave. That way you have an extra one just in case something happens to your ATM card. Another thing to bring that I would recommend is if you can bring an unlocked cell phone here to the Philippines. That way when you get here, you can just buy a SIM card here and put it on the unlocked phone, and you're ready to go to be able to text and call people here in the Philippines. I know some, you know, come here and they use their phones from the United States. That's fine too, but I think it'll be a lot easier for you and cheaper if you get an extra unlocked phone where you can just load a Philippine SIM card to it and you're good to go. Another item that will be good to bring is those neck pillows. A really good neck pillow. Don't get the cheap ones. Get the really sturdy ones that's really gonna protect your neck, especially on that long flight from the US to the Philippines. You're gonna be thankful you got one of those neck pillows. And when you get here to the Philippines, chances are you're gonna fly domestic, or you're even gonna take bus rides here, long bus rides. So those will come in handy while you're here too, because you can get better quality neck pillows in the US than here in the Philippines. The ones they sell here tend to be flimsy. Another thing I recommend that you should bring when you come here would be a sling bag or a fanny pack where you can carry your wallet, your keys, important items to you in front of you instead of behind you, like a backpack. Because the problem with backpack here in the Philippines is somebody can slash your backpack without you knowing it and can rob you of your important items. Especially if you're going to be going to Manila or the big cities here in the Philippines, you really have to protect your valuables. Because last thing you want to happen to you is lose your wallet with your driver's license, or even worse, to lose your passport while you're here. My recommendation for your passport is make a copy of that picture page and the important information on your passport, and don't carry your passport with you. Just carry a copy of it. Same thing with your driver's license. Just bring a copy of it with you. Keep your important documents like that in a safe in your hotel. Because here in the Philippines, if you carry just a photocopy of your important documents, they are fine with that here, because they know here how those important documents, you don't really want to take a chance and lose them while you're here. Those are just some of the things that I can think of that you should bring when you come here to the Philippines. I hope everyone has a good day, and hopefully you got yourself a long weekend during this Thanksgiving weekend. Take care. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you in our next video.